I'm going to be ranking the best Amethyst cards right now in NBA 2K23 My Team. We have a tier list here ranking from S that goes all the way down to D tier, and we have about 25 to 30 of the best Amethyst cards in the game. Guys, let me know in the comment section down below who are some of your guys' favorite Amethyst cards, and let me know what you guys, of course, would change about my tier list. But looking at the first Amethyst card here is going to be one of the newer Amethyst, AJ Griffin. I would say he's probably in B tier. I mean, he's a very well-rounded card. He's 6'6" at the shooting guard spot, and he does have a 7-foot wingspan and a very decent player model. I mean, stats-wise, for an Amethyst card, he's just going to be super well-rounded, able to get to the rim with a 90 driving dunk, 87 vertical, he's decently fast, 87 speed, 87 acceleration. I mean, for the 2 Hall of Fame badges he has, he's got Hall of Fame limitless takeoff and Hall of Fame catch and shoot, which are some of the best Hoff badges in the game. And then he's also got 29 on gold, which is really good for an Amethyst card. So I mean, all around, I think he's just very decent and very average. I wouldn't say he's like amazing at shooting guard, but I also wouldn't say he's a bad card, so I'd say he's probably in the B tier category. I think DeAndre Ayton is probably in C tier. I mean, he's not a bad big man. I just think there's better Amethyst centers. You know, he's 7'1" with a 7'4" wingspan, but these stats are very, very average. He did put up a really good performance, I think last night or maybe a couple nights ago when you guys are watching this video. He put up a really good performance, so maybe on Monday we'll get a moments card. Like if he were to get a diamond or a pink diamond version or even a galaxy opal, he could be a top 10 center in the game. Like I think all he really needs is a pink diamond or an opal with some good stats, you know, some better badges all around, and his jump shot on quick timing, because his release is not bad. But if this was on quick timing, his stats were a lot better, and he got like a pink diamond moments card, he could actually be very, very elite. So unfortunately on his Amethyst version though, I think he's still probably going to be in C tier. Avery Bradley is probably one of the most slept on Amethyst cards in the game, just because he recently came out and I feel like nobody really is talking about him. Like he's very solid at the point guard position. He's 6'3" with a 6'7" wingspan. He's going to give you some lockdown defense, 94 steal, 92 lateral quickness with a 95 perimeter as well. And then he's also got a 70 interior defense and a 77 block. So all around, he's going to be a very solid defender. He's also got Hall of Fame challenger clamps and some really good defensive gold badges. Now offensively, I understand he's only got like a 70 driving dunk, which isn't the best, but I mean, he's got an 87 3 ball, 84 or 94 mid-range, I should say, and they also gave him his jump shot on quick timing. Now, I haven't used a jump shot in game, but if it's on quick timing, I don't think it's going to be that bad of a release. He's also got the Pro 2 leaner, which is probably the second best leaner in the game, besides like Steph Curry and Trae Young leaner, and then he's also got the Trae Young dribble style and the Kobe Bryant escape. So I think for an Amethyst card, he's definitely decent, and I would say probably in the B tier category. Now, a very similar point guard to Avery Bradley is going to be Amethyst Gary Payton II. And I think he's most likely in the S tier category because he is just a better version of the Avery Bradley card, because they're both 6'3". He's got a little bit longer wingspan. I would say a tiny bit better player model as well for Gary Payton, but defensively, he's just going to be better, you know, better overall than a guy like Avery Bradley. He's got a 97 steal, 96 lateral quickness with a 92 perimeter. But the big thing about this card is the fact that he's got a 90 interior defense and an 80 block as well. So he's going to be a very good all-around defender. He's super fast for a point guard, 91 speed, 91 acceleration. He can even get to the basket and dunk the ball at a very high level, having a 90 driving dunk, 92 vertical. They gave him gold quick first step, clamp breaker. Pretty much every playmaking badge in the game is going to be on gold. And then jump shot wise, he's basically just got the pink diamond Gary Payton's jump shot, which I think is not that bad. I would have liked to seen it maybe on quick timing, but they even gave him like the Paul George size up, which is pretty decent. Like it's not great, but it's not terrible. And he's also got the MJ dribble style. So I mean, for an Amethyst card, I do think he's going to be in the S tier category. If you guys don't know, S tier is going to be my top 5 Amethyst cards in the game, and I would say he's definitely going to be somewhere in that top 5. Now the next Amethyst card is going to be the Amethyst Cade. Now I haven't exactly used this card, but he is 6'6" at the point guard spot, and that's going to be super elite for an Amethyst card. He's also got a 7'1" wingspan. Stats wise, he's very average. Like his stats really aren't that great. His jump shot only on normal timing, but does have the MJ dribble style. So Cade, I think, is an A tier just because he's 6'6" and still going to be such a mismatch at the point guard position for most point guards. But I do think he's probably going to be in the A tier category. Jeremy Shohan, I think, is also going to be an A tier just for his defense alone. I mean, he's one of the best Amethyst defenders in the game, like at least all around. He basically plays like a budget AK, like a very budget pink diamond AK, very similar in the sense except for the jump shot. AK's got his jump shot on quick timing, where Jeremy Shohan's got his jump shot on slow. But stats and badges wise, the card's a very elite defender. He's got 90 in every single defensive category, basically every single gold defensive badge in the game besides box out beast. All around, I think Jeremy Shohan, just because of his defense defense. He's 6'9" at small forward. I think he's probably going to be in the A tier category. Another S tier Amethyst card is easily going to be Wesley Person. If you guys have been playing my team for the past couple weeks, he's probably the new best Amethyst card in the game over some other guys we'll talk about later in this video because of his jump shot. He's got a 96 3 ball, pretty much every shooting badge in the game on golds, Hall of Fame Agent 3, Hall of Fame Limitless Range. I mean, for an Amethyst card, I do think he's probably the best in the game. Amethyst Karis LeVert, I think he's probably either high B tier or low A tier. I'm gonna put him in B tier. I think he's a very, very solid Amethyst card. I do think he's better than AJ Griffin and Avery Bradley as well. I'm gonna throw him in high B tier for now. Maybe he gets moved up to A tier later in the video because I think Cameron Reddish is a tiny bit better than him at the shooting guard spot. Reddish has got a better jump shot. He's a little bit taller. Now defensively, obviously LeVert's gonna be better, but I think Cameron Reddish a tiny bit better than a guy like LeVert and gonna be in the A tier category. Another really good shooting guard is gonna be this Amethyst Michael Cooper, and I think him and Karis LeVert are very, very similar at the shooting guard position. They're both going to be amazing defenders. Like Michael Cooper's got a 94 steal, 95 lateral quickness with a 95 perimeter as well. So I mean, a great defender for Michael Cooper. And then other stats wise than that, I mean, just very well rounded, like a 90 driving dunk, 92 vertical. So he can definitely dunk the ball, having gold limitless takeoff and posterizer. Jump shot wise, it is on normal timing and doesn't really have any good dribble sigs, but all around, I think stats and badges wise, Cooper probably going to be in that B tier category. Now, Amethyst Giannis is a tricky one. I would say he's probably an A tier just because the fact that, yes, he doesn't have the greatest stats and badges. He's not like, his pink diamond or his diamond version. But you guys got to remember, it's still Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's 6'11" at the power forward spot. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. We all know Giannis just plays way and above his stats. Like, yes, his stats might not be the greatest, but we know he's going to play better defense than the stats and badges show because of his animations, his wingspan, his player model. He's going to be super fast on the court, blocking shots, contesting shots, able to finish at the rim at a very high level, dunking on people, contested layups, able to get those to drop. So for me, I think Amethyst Giannis is probably going to be in the A tier category. Dennis Smith Jr., I think, is a solid point guard. I think he's comparable to a guy like Avery Bradley, at least in their skill level. Dennis Smith Jr. is more of an offensive point guard, where Avery Bradley is more for the defensive side of things. But I'd say they're both probably in that B tier category. Devin Vassell, I think he's probably in C tier. I don't think he's really that great of a card. He's a little bit worse than an AJ Griffin, a LeVert, and a Michael Cooper at the shooting guard spot. I think he's probably going to be in the C tier category. This Fred VanVleet card, as much as I'm a Raptors fan and I love Fred VanVleet in real life, I mean, he is just terrible in game. That Amethyst is absolutely terrible. I think if maybe he got a diamond or a pink diamond, he could have been a lot better, but I think at the Amethyst version, he's probably going to be a D tier. Markelle Fultz, I think, is probably either high B tier or low A tier, because I think Cade Cunningham is definitely better than him at point guard, but I'm gonna throw him in high A tier, or low A tier, I should say, for now. Let me just quickly look at his stats once again. I mean, I know he's 6'5" or 6'4", I should say, with a 6'10" wingspan. I mean, stats wise, he is pretty nice. He's very well rounded. His jump shot is only on normal timing, but he's got the MJ dribble style and the Kobe Bryant escape, which is really good for an Amethyst, because most Amethyst cards don't have those two dribble sigs in the game. So I think Markelle Fultz is probably going to be an A tier, but maybe we'll move him around later in the video. Amethyst Jeremy Grant, I think is probably going to be in B tier, a very solid Amethyst card. He did come out all the way back in season 2, I believe, maybe even season 1, so he's a little bit outdated, but for an Amethyst card, especially for a moment, I do think he's probably going to be in B tier. Now, Kevin Porter Jr. easily going to be in the S tier category. I think him and Wesley Person are the two best Amethyst cards in the game, and I don't think it's particularly close. I mean, they're both just so elite at their positions. KPJ is a 6'6" point guard. He's got one of the best point guard jump shots in the game. He's able to attack the basket and play some very solid defense as well. So for me, KPJ easily going to be a top 5 Amethyst card. This Ha-Seong Jin, now I know some people, honestly, I might go B tier because I know some people do really like this card, and I understand why he could be good if you like running inside bigs. Just for me personally, I need my center to be able to shoot, so I'd rather use even a guy like DeAndre Ayton, because at least he can shoot the 3 ball. But I know a lot of people say, like, he has a 63 ball, he can somewhat knock down a jump shot. I think honestly I'll throw him in B tier, but I think I would probably, me personally, throw him in the C tier category. Jared Allen, I think, is going to be an A tier, still one of the best budget big men in the game, at least if we're talking Amethyst version. A great defender, got a good jump shot, he's glitched, so does have, some better badges. This Jerome Williams card is absolutely insane. I just want to quickly talk about this card. He is an absolute beast and maybe the best Amethyst card in the game, even over KPJ and Wesley Person as well. I mean, he's a 6'9" small forward with a 7'1" wingspan. His stats are basically going to be perfect for an Amethyst card, besides his 69 ball handle, which is really low for no reason. I mean, he's also got gold quick first step, claim breaker, handles for days, hyperdrive, killer combos, so it makes no sense why his ball handle is only a 69. But you might be saying 73 ball is really low and that hurts the card, which is fair. but he's got such a good jump shot. He's got the KPJ base, which, like I just talked about, the KPJ base is one of the best bases in my team, at least for a point guard or a guard. And then he's also got the Kobe Bryant upper on quick timing. So he's got such a good jump shot. He's got the MJ dribble style, the normal leaner. I think Jerome Williams honestly might be a better Amethyst card than Wesley Person and KPJ as well. Jonathan Kuminga, I think, is going to be probably in B tier. Very solid card, doesn't really stand out and doesn't have the greatest jump shot. I think he's probably going to be a B tier. Kelly Oubre, I think is probably also going to be in a B tier. I'm also going to move Ha-Seong Jin and I think Avery Bradley down into C tier just because I want to kind of balance out the tier list a little bit more. Austin Reeves, I think, is probably going to be in A tier, possibly in the S tier category, but Poku, I mean, Poku is really elite. Is he an S tier S tier Amethyst card? I'm not exactly sure, so I'm gonna keep him in A tier for now. He's a 7-foot demigod. I'm just not sure if he's better than some guys in A tier. Strollum Swift, I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce his name. I actually have never used this card, or actually I don't think I've never seen him in game. I just put him because I saw he was an Amethyst card, but I mean, jump shot wise, okay, that jump shot's not good at all. Doesn't have any good dribble sigs. I think he's probably C tier. He's a kind of an undersized power forward. I think he's probably going to be in C. Taco Fall, I do think he's a little bit better than a guy like Ha-Seong Jin just because he's Taco Fall. He's 7'6", 8'2" wingspan. I mean, the card's basically unstoppable on the offensive end and is probably one of your best chances to stop a guy like Yao Ming. And then Robert Williams, I think, is also going to be in C tier. So now, guys, we have to move one of these Amethyst cards from A tier into the S tier category. For me personally, I think it's really between Austin Reeves and Pokucheski. If we just look at Reeves, because I don't think I actually looked at his stats, he is a very good shooting guard. I know he's only 6'5" with a 6'6" wingspan, but his stats are just very well balanced and he just plays really nice in game. Also having his jump shot on quick timing, so he's got a great jump shot. He's got the MJ dribble style and the Kobe Bryant escape. So I think for me, guys, it might sound a little bit crazy, but I think I might go Austin Reeves even over a guy like Pokucheski, which does seem a little bit crazy, but you guys can let me know in the comment section down below which Amethyst card would you guys move into the S tier category, and let me know what you guys would change about my Amethyst card tier list, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.